I'm Matt Towery for Insider Advantage, the Internet News Agency and the Southern Political Report. It's the day after Super Tuesday. I'm joined with Tricia
Ruggiero, in for Aileen Page today.
Yes, and Tricia, we've got numbers that we want to report first and then talk about our polling, which we talked about yesterday. Can you remind our viewers how the states that we polled, how the election turned out?
Certainly. On the Democratic side, in Alabama, Obama came in at 56%.
He was the winner.
Yes, he was. And he was also the winner in Georgia with 67%. However, Clinton took Tennessee at 54%. On the Republican side, in Alabama, Huckabee won with 41%. And in Georgia, McCain came right underneath Huckabee. He was at 32%. Huckabee won it with 34%. In Tennessee, same situation. Huckabee, 34%. McCain right underneath him with 32%.
That's absolutely right. Now, what did we tell you yesterday before any of the voting began? We told you there was going to be another Hucka surge. Now, today you're reading about it in every paper in this country, but yesterday the only place you could find it was here on the Internet News Agency and the Southern Political Report. Why did we know that? Because we polled massively on Monday night. You cannot poll consistently on a Super Bowl weekend, as you can imagine. I mean, we had all the employees over at the house, for example, at my house for the Super Bowl. We wouldn't have answered a poll question. I think if we had, we might not have given the right answer, right? So Lord knows who would have answered the phone. So the issue is you really have to poll on that Monday night, and you have to poll hard. We did, and we found this massive surge for Huckabee. I told people yesterday I was nervous about it. I wasn't sure it was right, but it turned out to be true. We actually had every one of those states right except for Tennessee, where we had Huckabee very close to McCain. It was just a little bit reversed. Huckabee came in a little bit ahead of McCain. But what does this do? What's the meaning of it? The meaning is, in this race now, Mike Huckabee serves as the blocking bag, keeping Mitt Romney from moving forward and Romney getting an opportunity to really gather any delegates, because on the Republican side, Tricia, what happens is you'll have an apportionment of the delegates in almost every state except for a couple of states that are winner take all. One of those states is Virginia, and it's likely to go to John McCain. So in that instance, it looks like the Republican field is beginning to become a lot clearer, and I think Mike Huckabee may be on his way to becoming a vice presidential nominee after he finishes off Mitt Romney. On the Democratic side, what do you think? Tight, right?
Very.
Very tight. And of course, we just found out as we went to air that Obama is actually leading in delegates slightly over Hillary Clinton. That's a little bit of a shock for everyone. But what was not a shock for us was the massive degree of vote that she received.
Turnout.
Exactly. And also the amount of vote that Obama got in these southern states like Alabama and Georgia. Where the African-American population is over 40%. They turned out massively, as did a crossover of whites. Significant crossover of whites in Georgia for Barack Obama. Now, we're going to be watching every state. California was not a shock to me. I expected John McCain to win California. I was shocked that there was ever a poll that said that Mitt Romney would win it, because I felt again that there wasn't that impetus for Romney to do well, and that's in that particular state. This is going to be very interesting, though, with the Democrats. I think it goes down to the convention. What state have I said all along was so critical? Florida. Is that not true?
Yes, it is.
And why is Florida so critical? Because they voted for Clinton, and they can't be seated at the convention right now. They also had the same situation in Michigan, so we're going to have to watch, Tricia, and see if there's a floor fight at the Democratic National Convention. I think there will be. I think these candidates will be close all the way to the end. We'll be polling in Louisiana this weekend. We'll have that as they vote on Saturday, and then Virginia on Tuesday. You can stick with the Internet News Agency and Insider Advantage to keep you up to date with the entire political race and to be accurate. None of this talk about pollsters being wrong. We got it right, and we're glad we did.
And congratulations to the IA team for getting those numbers right.
Because there's a lot of people. I'm not the one who does it. There are a lot of people who do that, and we're very proud of them. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.